Back. Good morning, sunshine.
Hello, hello. Let me tell you, Tiger, there is no sunshine. None. We have a downpour, steady downpour of rain today. It's gross. It's a perfect day for reading a book and drinking tea. It is nasty out there, but at least it's not snow.
We had so much rain this year. It was amazing. Up until like yesterday, it's been raining every day almost. And all this rain is coming over from California. So when they have a little rain in California, I know we get it the next day. But it was amazing because we've never had, I don't remember ever having this much rain in a season, like on a daily basis. Especially the last few years, rain was scarce. So it was I kind of enjoyed it actually. But I also got lazy because the dark, rainy days are the ones where I just want to stay home. I just want to, make some hot cocoa and read a book or something and not
Yep,
know anything about the world. Hi, Kaz.
exactly. Hi,
And Bree was here.
Kaz.
She said she'll be right back. Hi, Bree. Hi, everybody who's here, and hi, everybody who's not here yet, and hi, everybody who's watching this later. We know we do. We know you do, which I appreciate. I especially appreciate getting those emails after the fact. Oh, is this and this still available? Yes, please, please, come on in. Hi, Kathy.
Hi,
So,
Kathy.
and how have you been otherwise, Claudia? I hope you're having a good New Year so far.
So far, it's been very quiet, which is good.
How
Can't
are the
complain.
cats doing? Are they still fighting, or
They
is that?
They are doing pretty well. Now, every now and then, Blue has a day where he still wants to be out, but doing pretty well. And I don't know if you know this, but Harley, when I got her, even though they were from the same litter, Harley was feral, like completely feral. And she hid under a dresser for months. And so I've slowly been working with her. Well, I noticed in the last couple months that when I'm interacting with her brother, she's always studying us, and now she has started to do some of the things he does. So in the last couple of days, she just started sleeping on my chest while I'm watching TV. Took us 2 years to get to that point, but it's amazing. I'm just sitting there going, oh, can't believe this is happening. So even after two
Oh.
years, they can still calm down and do new things. So very excited about that. So even after 2 years, they can still.
Whoops, my phone is just. Yeah, I was just trying to type in all the hellos on my phone, and then it just did a whoops, and yeah,
Hi,
I think it caught
Mary.
up
Hi,
to the
Maggie.
screen.
Hi,
Hi,
Lemmy. Hi,
Mary. Hi,
Kathy.
May.
Hi,
Yeah, I was
Julie.
going to
Hi,
say the same
Jane.
thing. Hi, Jane.
Hi, everybody.
Oh man, yeah, and everybody else. Yeah, I know, and um, Jay up in Northern California has the hardest time with the flooding and the internet being out. And hey, Georgia. Hey, Kaz, Lemmy, everybody,
Hi,
Maggie,
Georgia.
Mary, who I didn't say hi yet because I was typing and then my thing was kind of doing weird things. Plus, I kind of don't like typing while I'm talking to you all because then I'm
Yeah.
looking down, focusing on the phone. That's kind of rude. Um, but well, we get the deal. And Bree, hi Bree, Bree is here.
Tiger,
How are
I
you,
have
Bree?
to say, you look amazing. I love the tie, the bright
Oh, that
colors.
old
I love
thing.
them. I
That was
love it.
actually kitties.
Is it
That was
kitties?
I have a matching vest to go with it too,
Oh my
which I'm
goodness,
not
I love
wearing right
it.
now because that vest is like four numbers too small and so old. So that's the only downside. I really, really, really need to work on losing weight, and I really had the hardest
Yeah,
time because
me
I'm
too.
I'm one of these people. I'm addicted to the bad foods. I'm addicted to the foods that are bad for you, even though and I'm starting to read the labels. And I know here's my big secret. I guess I'm big coming out. Yeah, the I used to be a QVC addict. I used to be, but not in a bad way because the things that I bought were things that I actually used and needed, as mostly the kitchen stuff. Even though I bought some of the Southwestern jewelry too back in the day. In fact, my neighbor was on QVC. He made Southwestern jewelry, and he was on QVC. That was in 2004. So almost 18 years ago, 18, seven, and a half. It was in June, July, and the summer. So yeah, but I still watch the kitchen shows mostly because of the chat. I still go into the chat. I don't really watch them, and I don't. I still buy some stuff of them, but not like crazy. But this one guy, he lost like 70 some pounds within 3 or 4 months last year. He started in February, and by summertime, or by actually by May he was already down like 70 pounds or something. And all he did was, of course, exercise, which is something you will not get me to do, even if you paid me to. But basically cut out the sugar and cut out the carbs, which is really hard for me to do because some of my favorite foods are carbs, and the sugar, it's so hard because there's so much. You cannot buy any pre-made stuff, and I'm lazy. I'm by
No.
myself. I love to buy pre-made stuff. I don't want to spend hours in the kitchen anymore. I used to, and I used to love to cook, and I used to be good at it, but not anymore. And that's what I need to do this year. I need to get back into making my own food. And what I found just by accident last week was, I guess it's called the blue zones, which are areas on this planet everywhere where people live by on a off have a diet, eat a diet, and live like people lived before civilization took over and made everything easy. And I found a cookbook that is a new one, which is really super expensive. But then I looked it up online and I found an older cookbook, same thing, different area, different region. This one was just for America, and the other ones was, I guess, worldwide. And found one on thrift books that I ordered, and it's got all the foods that I like, and it's mostly vegetarian, which that's what I do. And it's got and I'm hoping that looking at that and looking at the thing behind it, I can hopefully change my life a little bit, and maybe it'll help, maybe not. But I'm one
Yeah.
of these people that try so many things and it doesn't always work out. Or and I did lose 70 pounds back in 2017, 18, but it all came back plus the interest. So now I'm starting from scratch again.
Well, I
But
lost almost 30 pounds last year, but then in the stress of the moving and everything, I've put back on 12 pounds.
hmm.
So my mom and we used to do this every year, but since 2020, we have not done it. We're going to go completely off sugar for a month, completely off dairy. Because I love dairy, I love cheese, I love ice cream, but I really do not. My body does not love it when I'm eating it. So we're gonna do that for 30 days and then see where we're at. I really need to go off the sugar completely, but I like the endorphins I get from eating sugar. I'm kind of a sugar addict. I am absolutely a sugar addict. Love my candy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. And even those things that are supposedly sugar free, whatever they use instead of the sugar is like this alcohol stuff that turns into sugar once it's in your body. So they can label it sugar free, but it still becomes sugar. And one
Yeah,
of
and
my
I
big
hate the
things
taste of all
too,
those anyway.
and one
Hi,
of my big
Sheila.
things. Oh, hi Sheila. Good morning. One of my big things too is fruit. I love fruit, and you always get taught you need fruit in your body. You need the vitamins. It's healthy. It's good for you. At the same time, it's filled with sugar. It's natural sugar, but still sugar. Well, right now, it's the winter time. I cannot live without my mandarins. I can. I'm trying to cut down on chocolate, but I'm not. I'm not cutting down my mandarins. And I got a whole tree full of grapefruit out there that I can
Oh,
I
I
can
love grapefruit.
See, and
Love,
I'm trying
love,
to give
love.
my grapefruit away, but everybody in the neighborhood has their own trees and friends and stuff from other places I don't see enough, or they can't have it because a lot of people can't eat the can eat that kind of stuff because of medication that they take. So
Hmm.
it's really hard. So I just threw away a whole bag full of grapefruit, just yesterday in the trash, which is sad. But what can I do? I'm not using it, and it needs to go. It's ready to go now because it's getting to the point where it's boiling. So, anywho, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not weighing myself. I never do. I don't believe in scales. I just believe in pan sizes. That's how I figure out I'm losing weight is when I can go back into my smaller pants, which usually I throw away the fat clothes because I'm never gonna be fat again. And then I'm like, oops, yeah, I need to buy more fat clothes. And then I throw away the skinny clothes because I'm never going to be skinny again. And all of a sudden I lose weight and I buy more skinny clothes. Now I have fat and skinny clothes all in tubs, which is why I pay storage fees and I have so much stuff. And yeah, I don't know the food banks if I take that. They usually want canned foods and stuff. And I should have shown, but I don't know where it is. I found this picture of me 30, 40 years ago. That was like, I'm skinny. I had no clue I was skinny once in my life. But if I find it throughout this day, I'll show it. If not, I'll show it next week. It was a cool picture though, from a Star Trek convention. Anywho, we are rehoming. Rehoming totally cool stuff. No kitties. Um, but I got a couple swans to rehome. So let's go and get started and see what we can offer you all. Let's see. Start with Claudia. We know the deal. We all do. Hey, Vicky. Good morning. We all do. 2 items per round because I can only count till two, and even that doesn't work half the time.
Not always.
So,
Apparently, I can't count to 2 either.
well, we're even on that. So we're gonna get started with Claudia. See what she has to show you. Whoops, and I gotta do this thing again. I always do this backwards for some reason. Yep,
So
there
if
you
you
go.
are new to me, I'm Claudia Caye Vintage. I do sales on my YouTube channel on Mondays at 1 p.m. Eastern, Glass with Class. We teach you something about a subject having to do with vintage glass, and then we sell some beautiful glass. That's with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. And then Wednesday mornings, I do coffee, chat, and a small sale. And we are doing an altered book project this year. So every Wednesday morning, I give you a new prompt. I give you ways to do it without spending any money. If you don't believe in altering books, if you believe books are sacred, then you can do it in a notebook. And sometimes I give you Dollar Tree options for things. So we're on week 2 and we are having a ton of fun with that. And then I'm here once a month with Tiger. I ship from
Yay!
Ohio. And because Monday is a holiday, normally I would invoice by Sunday night. I'm going to try very hard to get everything either invoiced tonight or by tomorrow morning so that you can pay your invoices and I will ship everything Saturday. That way it doesn't have to wait until Tuesday. So like to get the stuff to you as quickly as possible. So that's my plan. So be looking for invoices. I think that's everything.
Yeah, I was gonna watch that show and I forget. Plus, yesterday I was gone all day. I left the house at 8 and didn't come back till 3. But yeah, that's cool, and that's something that I'm interested in because I have so many books that I don't know what to do with.
Yeah, it's really fun. And if you do not have time to watch the live, I do try to give the prompt within like the first 15 minutes so you can rewatch it later. Or I post it on Instagram. I was supposed to post it yesterday. I posted it this morning, but the prompt for this week is posted on Instagram.
Yeah, I heard that. I've seen a thing that where you can make junk journals out of old books, and already that was way too much work for me. Anyways, I'm done interrupting you.
Well, this project's super easy because I am hashtag team no craft. I'm not crafty. I'm not artsy.
Mhm.
So super simple.
Me too.
Okay, first item's gonna start at $12. This is a gorgeous Indiana glass. The pattern is Windsor. And I love that we call these candy dishes, but they were called candy boxes. It's the size. So it's a nice big size. And this
Nice.
one, there's no cracks, no chips on the bottom piece. Let me check the lid here in a second. It is 7.5 inches across, so it is a nice size candy dish. Yeah, no, I don't even feel any flea bites or anything. So no chips, no cracks. This pattern's so pretty.
That is pretty. I've never seen one of those before with a lid and everything, and I never heard of them being called as a box. That is cool.
Yeah, candy boxes. If you go back and look at the original catalog pages from Indiana Glass Company, you'll see that. And I just think that's the funnest thing that they're candy boxes and not candy dishes.
Mm-hmm.
We think of them as lidded candy dishes, but candy
Who
boxes.
knows? Who knows what when that was? Because maybe back in those days they didn't have all those cardboard boxes for everything that we use now, and they just had a whole different idea of what a box was.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah,
Yeah, no chips, no
I
crack.
got Vicky in it. Good choice, Vicky. That is a beautiful piece, definitely.
It's
And I always like
pretty.
the clear glass because you can do so much with it. It's not dependent on any particular color. While I know people are still having a hard time. I know the whole bring back the clear glass movement failed. We still haven't brought it back, and I still have a whole collection of
Well,
clear glass myself that I haven't been able to rehome. But
this whole shelf behind me is clear glass. I put a blue light there for January. I love the look of it.
yeah, it's beautiful. That's the first thing I noticed, and I asked you about when we logged on because I think that is just genius. That's the perfect way to display it, and I love the blue light.
And I love to keep my glass very clean so that it sparkles when it catches the light. And we, on Monday on Glass with Class, we'll be learning about how I clean glass. And Nikki will be
Mhm.
telling you what not to do because she does everything you should not do. Those are her words, not mine. All right. So I'm going to count it down. Do we do countdown from 10?
Yeah, whichever you prefer. I do 10. If you want to do 10,
10,
that's
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hello,
I can't even
Miss
count on my
Zena.
fingers. I can't do the finger count even. I know that it's supposed to for people who are not, but no, I can't even. I can't even do that. I
All
tried. It didn't work.
right. Thank you, Vicky.
Got it. Awesome. That's a great buy there. That's a great find.
All right. Second item, I brought some Fenton. This is going to start at $20, and it is satin custard glass, Persian
Ooh,
medallion, ruffled bowl, and it glows.
nice.
So no chips, no cracks on this one. I'll give you a close-up look at the pattern on it.
That's gotta be one of those things that's definitely prettier in person than on screen because you can't really see the pattern as well on the screen.
Yeah.
But it is. It seems to be a really nice piece.
And then the pattern on the outside is different.
Mm-hmm.
There's your Fenton. It is almost 8 inches from ruffle to ruffle. So just under 8 inches. But this Persian medallion pattern is so pretty.
It definitely is pretty. That's a beautiful piece.
And I'm sure that people that
Well,
know
if
me
we
are
have no
shocked.
interest, we can go ahead and come back to it later because we do always do the recap, of course.
Yeah. I'm sure people
That's
are
a beautiful
surprised I didn't
piece.
keep it for myself, but I like the green Fenton satin better than I like the custard. Those are my first two.
Cool, cool. Here we go. And I found the picture. I knew I had it here somewhere. Look, that was
Oh,
me
look at
once.
you.
Many, many moons ago. I was trying to cover up the face of that person behind me there, but man. Yep, I mean, it's not a good picture, anyways, but I don't look okay then. Yeah, that was in the early mid 1980s at a Star Trek convention again, like I said. And I always carried that camera around because we didn't have cell phones, we didn't have smartphones, we didn't have, any of that stuff. So we're starting with this totally cool Blue Swan towel holder. We started this guy at $8. It is the, what's it called? Richard or whatever, and it is Japan. And I love the dark blue on it. I've seen a lot of them on that like just white or beige,
I
but I
have that
like
one
the
in
dark.
mint green in my bedroom.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, that one is looking for a new home at $8 rehoming fee, which is a real nice. It's a real nice piece. It's in perfect condition as from what I can tell. If there's anything imperfect about it, I have not noticed it. And it is, where's my little measuring thingy? I thought I had that here somewhere. I always have that here somewhere, and I just saw it this morning, and no, I don't. I must have misplaced it. Oops. I guess we're doing without measuring things today. I bet it's right here, and I'll find it as soon as I turn this off. Uh, so yeah, this is a beautiful piece. It's shiny. You know me. Gotta be shiny. But we can move on and go back to it later, since we will have the whatchamacallit, the recap later. And as I'm showing things, maybe even my trusted measuring companion is gonna show up. So I do have also this cat on a nest instead of the chicken. And it's
Oh, I
clear.
love that.
Look at that clear glass kitty. And we're starting this at $19. It's a little bit more on the pricey side because she is very rare. I've seen chicken all the time, not too many kitties. $19, and she is totally cute. I did not detect any flea bites, any cracks, any chips. No, you gotta buy your own chips. You can put
Got
chips in
Sheila
there
at
though.
19.
Nice. Thank you, Sheila. Let's go ahead and see if I can multitask. There we go. Here's the inside. I don't know who made her, but I like the material too. It's kind of ruffled. It really looks kind of like a nest on the outside. A lot of these are just plain, shiny glass. In this case, I like the not shiny glass.
Good morning, Becky.
And hi, Becky. Good morning.
Ooh,
And here's
Jane,
the
if I
top
had that in
again.
amber, I'd never get rid of it.
Here's that top again, and she's just so cute. She is so cute. I'm in love with her. I bought her off of Whatnot for myself, but who am I kidding? My house is so full of stuff. She cannot be appreciated here. She needs to go to a home where she can be appreciated. Cause she's so cute. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Let's go ahead and count her down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I almost said Becky end. I was looking at Becky's name there. Oops. Nice. Well, thank you very much. That was my two. I appreciate it, Sheila. And we are going back to you. Whoops, I thought I unclicked that.
All right. I moved my camera. I hit it. Oh, now it's not this step. I have two left in canisters. These are going to start at $20 for the pair. Now I'm not going to hold those up together again. So I don't know. These would have been a set of 4. I don't know which sizes these are. If you need measurements, I can give you measurements. But let me show you the canisters. These are Lefton. So there is the Lefton sticker on the bottom.
Nice. I like the colors.
I love that these had pineapples on them.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the lid has the heart. But this was a whole set in the late 50s, early 60s, and it came with a ton of different pieces. So there's that one, and then this one, which is slightly bigger. The Lefton sticker on the bottom there. And then this one, I think, may have had, I thought one of the lids on the inside had a, yeah. So this one has just a couple of really tiny flea bites on the inside of the lid. But there are no visible chips on the outside that I am aware of. So Lefton canisters. And if there's no interest, we can move on.
Yeah, we'll show it again later.
Yeah. Now, a couple items I brought today are, I kind of clearance them because I've had them for a while. I'm trying to move them on. And this is one of those items. It is only going to start at $6.
Wow.
It's a bank. So this Treasure
Nice.
Chest Bank by Terrace Ceramics, still has its stopper, is just going to start at $6. Made in the USA. No chips, no cracks. It's this size.
That is a cool piece, man. Only $6. That is amazing.
So almost 6.5 inches at its widest point. And then height-wise, like 4.5. So 6.5 by 4.5. It's a very cool bank. If you've been attending my Wednesday morning sales, then you know that I am trying to go through all of my inventory so that I can focus on glass this year. So I've been doing some great prices on stuff on Wednesday mornings.
Nice. We got Vicky for $6. That's a nice piece. I like that. It's shiny.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
What time is the sale on Wednesday? Vicky
10
wants to
a.m.
know.
Eastern, which is pretty early for anybody on Tiger's side of the country. Thank you, Vicky. I've got you down for that. And that was mine too.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Bree. I appreciate your help as always. You're awesome.
And if you want to go back and watch the replay of my Wednesday morning sales, and then email me if you see something you like to ask if it's still available, you can do that. I've not donated any stuff back yet, but I'm going to start soon. Stuff that doesn't go is going to get donated back.
Yeah, I'm going to have a yard sale first and then donate stuff back. But I'm very picky about what I donate back. But I also picky where I donate it. So some of the whatchamacallem thingies, causes, I don't mind donating good stuff too, because I go in a good cause, like, anything goes to humane society type things. So cool. What's next? I have this totally cool piece. I think I showed it before, but it's been a while, so I'm gonna try it again. Or maybe I showed a different one that was similar, because I had one that was similar. This is one of those art glass bowls, and all your info should be in the description below the video. So if you come in at another time, and don't see the chat where Bree posts all these totally cool links, thank you, Bree. I don't know how she does it. I could never figure out the link posting thing. I always have a hard time with that. On my laptop, it's okay. On my phone, I have no clue. But so we're gonna start this guy. It is a totally cool art glass bowl, and it's fairly big and heavy. So we're gonna start this guy at just $15. I don't know what I was thinking. And I did find my
I
trusty.
love the curly Q on the end there. I've never seen that before.
Exactly. It reminds me of those swans without the swan, without the bee-headed swan. Sorry about that, Claudia. Didn't mean to make you sad on a Thursday
No,
morning,
I've seen these bowls before, but that
but
curly
it does
Q at
look like
the
a
end,
bee-headed swan to me.
that curly
Yeah.
Q is different than the ones I've seen before without the swan heads. It really is
Uh-huh.
nice.
And it's kind of amber, and it's got, as you can see, different colors there, different color themes. So it is a beautiful piece, and it's a different piece, and it's a big piece. So this is my clearance price, $15 for this piece. It's amazing. Now, I don't know who made it. Um, I don't know where it's from, but it's just, and it's a solid piece. It's not one of those flimsy ones. It's actually heavier than a swan I got coming up later. And since I found my trusty measuring companion, I'm going to, let's see. So it is about 11 inches across, about 11 and a half on the widest part. So, and it is about, I would say, 4 inches tall. So yeah, it is a beautiful piece. The glass lovers among us. And I'm thinking of going back on Whatnot, which I've been talking about for how many months now?
A couple.
This time I really mean it. So, so yeah, and I keep getting these calls from this local number. They never leave a voicemail, and I forget to block them. But today I'll be blocking them after this. So, no one interested in this beautiful piece. That's okay though, because this is probably one of those pieces that I may even keep for myself, because it is so nice. I just love this thing, and that's one of the pieces I found at the antique market. Sometimes you find some really cool stuff at these markets. I mean, you always find cool stuff at these markets, even though there is flea market stuff in there too. But that's why some of them just call themselves flea markets. And of course, I wasn't paying attention. I have another set, and these are nicely weighted too. I don't know if these are supposed to be sorbet glasses or something, but these are
Oh,
absolutely,
those
absolutely
are
stunning.
nice.
Starting these at, yeah, let's go ahead and start these at $15 for the set as well. And it's a set of two, not a choice. You get them both. Look at the inside. Look at the design. Here's the bottom. And they have a real nice, they have a nice size, and they are definitely good quality glass. They're not flimsy. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, again, these are the kind of items I would keep if I had room in my house, but I just want to get all the clutter out of my house. And I know they can live a better life at your house because of that. I was just thinking about that this morning. I have several boxes of dishes that I've been wanting to use, and I don't even know where the boxes are. I can't even find them. They're somewhere in storage.
Oh,
And I'm only one person. I can only use one plate at a time. See? Hi, Bismarck. So this is about 7 inches tall, and it is about 5 inches across.
that makes me want to eat a
Hi.
fancy dessert out of it with a silver
Right?
spoon. Fancy
Hi, Amy. Good
desserts.
morning. Yeah, once I get cooking again this year, I may just keep those in my house and make something fancy and put it in there. I also have huh, Vicky, you beat me to it. Vicky heard, oh, Tiger wants to use them. No, 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 no. Let's go ahead before Tiger changes his mind. So yeah, because I also have one of those creamy ice cream makers again, so that I can make my own ice cream. Because in the summertime I love ice cream, but I like to stick with healthier choices. So I also bought the healthy sugar, the sugar that's not sugar, but like I think it's Swerve, that's supposed to be really good, and that actually does is not poison on your body. and it works just like regular sugar. So I'm gonna try that. I haven't tried it yet, but because I rarely use sugar. I rarely do any sugar. So a little thing a bag of sugar lasts me several years normally. Okay, $15 for Vicky on these absolutely gorgeous pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, exactly, EGs. That's what I want, and that's not what I can have. I finished that EGs like 3 months later, and I gave a whole bunch of it to my neighbor too. So yeah, that took a while, but that was good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Yeah, right. I use fruit too, but then fruit has sugar too. That's the problem. If you go by that, you can't eat anything anymore nowadays. Just do water, plain water, and nothing else. Okie dokie. And there's the bit end. Thank you very much. Thank you, Vicky. Appreciate that. And we're back to Claudia. Oh, you're gonna enjoy these pieces. They're beautiful.
All right. So my next two items I had in mind for Valentine's Day. This is a gorgeous Fostoria Ruby coin dot bud base. Going to start at $15. No chips, no cracks. This is ruby glass, so there is no glow. There's no cadmium in it,
Mm-hmm.
but it is gorgeous. Nice and
Yeah.
clean on the inside. Getting my fingerprints all over it right now, though. And here, this is why it's called coin dot. Is this tall? 8 inches, or maybe just under the 8-inch line. I just love this red for Valentine's Day. Yep, Amy,
It's a beautiful
perfect for
piece.
Valentine's. I agree.
That is a beautiful piece.
And thank you guys for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you.
Yes, definitely, definitely. That's a beauty. We don't need. You don't need. No purchase necessary. You can just hang out with us and have fun, and we are having fun too. That's all that counts.
All right, now set that one aside. So this one is this little Homeco trinket box. Heart-shaped. It's just itty bitty. It's the cutest thing. You can see the Homeco there in the bottom. Homeco USA. It's this big. I didn't even know Homeco had made a heart-shaped trinket box until I found this one. So 2 3/4 inches. So it's just a little guy. No chips, no cracks. Just the sweetest little heart-shaped box. And if you're giving your loved one some jewelry for Valentine's Day, you can zhuzh it up a bit and get a little glass box for that. So it's going to start at, gotta turn my page, $8. $8 start for the Homeco heart-shaped trinket box.
Nice. That's a great idea with the jewelry for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's a fine little fun piece, and it's just the season for it.
I love trinket boxes. Like, I have a true trinket box addiction, and so my eye always goes to them when I'm out. And I pick this one up, and I'm like, wait a second, that's Homeco.
Nice. Yes. Someone mentioned that trinket boxes sell really well on I guess somewhere on whatnot or somewhere that I've never really checked into that. That's not something I usually know anything about. So but It's definitely something nice because they're small and easy to collect and easy to display. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be my next collection. Something small, something that
Yeah.
doesn't take up the whole house.
Yes. And speaking of
Genevieve,
jewelry,
thank you so much, and have fun.
this Avon ring right here, I have a matching necklace to this. And do you think I could find it this morning? So irritated. All right. Well, those are my two. We can move on. Thank you guys.
I was just typing my goodbye to my friend Genevieve. I gotta go down to Georgia. I gotta go down to the East Coast and visit all you people because nobody's coming to visit me anymore. Things keep happening. Things keep happening that trips get canceled and or not even planned. Huh, what can we do, right? I'm the same way. I have not been big on traveling lately, even though I'm such a traveling person. But in between finances and just not having the energy these days. So
Yeah,
that's
me
why we have
too.
YouTube, so we can see each other and talk to each other right here, no matter how far apart we are. Back to the program in progress. Now, this is a weird, weird piece I found. It is a pipe shaped ashtray slash planter. Now, of course,
That
it was
is so
originally
fun.
made to be an ashtray. You can tell by the indents for the cigarettes. I've seen them build as planters because nowadays cigarettes have such a bad reputation. People don't want anything to do with them. So we can use them as a planter, or you can use them for other things. I don't know who made it, but I do believe it's Japan. I found one that just looked just like it, that did have the sticker. Mine doesn't have the sticker anymore, but it does look like Japan made. Starting this at $9. We're starting this guy at $9. I just thought it was so cool. I found it at the I think I found that at the antique market last week, and it's got some drip glaze up there. You can see it. It's just a really nice piece, and it's not super. Sheila, be careful. I may take you up on that. And here we go. Here's the face test, and here's the sideways face test. Ooh, I can hear myself. Echo, echo. Here's the echo. Oh, I can use it as a microphone. La, 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 la. But I'm not gonna sing to you because I don't know how to sing. But look at the beauty of this. I love the glaze. It is just, it is just amazing. Well, amazing is maybe a little too much, but it's just cool. I like these things because I always look at them and try to figure out what do I see? What is this? What can I, you know? Well, we can pretend we're smoking a pipe. Healthy, the healthy pipe. But yeah, you were Becky. I know, but that's already been 6 months. 6 months. Well, time flies nowadays, but 6 months is half a year. Oh, it was still hot when you were here. You should be here now. It's not hot. You would enjoy it so much more. You could be outside. You wouldn't have to worry about burning your feet. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Nobody likes my pretty pipe. Yes, I know. I'm joking. Next on the list, I do see I'm going by the list this time so I don't confuse myself. Sometimes I forget things because I get my list mixed up and I lose track. This absolutely beautiful ironwood shark.
Ooh.
And he has no chips, he has no issues. We're starting him at $15. He is large. And look at the wood, the grain in the wood. And everything is there. Nothing is cut off. Nothing is damaged. There we go. A lot of times you see like damage on the fins and stuff,
Yeah.
but these are all there. and he is the large one. I mean, look at him. And here's the bottom. He looks sharky. He looks like a real shark. He is just, yeah, totally cool. There we go. That ironwood is so beautiful.
Yes, it is.
And he is, and yes, I am totally profiling him, deciding it's a he. He did not tell me, but I'm just deciding. Yeah, he's exactly a foot long, 12 inches. And at the tallest, he's about 4 inches tall in the back there with a fin. So that's a large guy. That's a large guy. And yeah, he would look absolutely stunning in my on my shelf, along with all my nautical stuff. But I don't have room. Georgia, hi Georgia, Happy New Year to you, and thank you very much. I'm happy. I'm happy he'll find a good home. 'Cause I know he'll find a good home with Georgia. But if anyone else wants to uh, participate, I have no problems with that. I know you're all awesome people. Just the fact that they're here with us means they're awesome people, right? Because all the awesome people come to see our sales. Okay, let's go ahead and count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It end. Hey Geneva, good morning. And that was my two. Two, two, two. No worries. Back to you. And there's the bid end. Thank you, Bree. Appreciate it.
All right, my next item is going to start at $10. It is a Culver cheese
Wow.
tray. And when I bought this was before I moved, so I had much more storage room. And my hope was to put all of the pieces together that it was missing, because I'm pretty sure that a cheese slicer would have gone here. And then here would have been like two little mustard pots. But I can show you where it says Culver. And I'll also show you why it's only $10. So Culver right here above my finger. And then if you go over a bit, you can see where some of the gold is missing at the corner here. So this is a classic Culver pattern if you know anything about Culver.
I like that pattern. That's cool. And it doesn't look like it had one of those lids that before.
Yeah, I don't think it.
No, I
I
don't
don't think
think
it
so. Because
did.
the ones on the lids had little indent on the edge, so it's not missing anything.
But it's big.
I mean, it's not missing a lid. It's a beautiful piece.
It is, let's see. Like 17 inches long and then almost 9 inches wide. And it still has all four of its little feet on the back. So those are all still there.
Oh, that's good.
But it was used. Somebody loved this. But if you've wanted to own a piece of Culver and you thought, well, that's too expensive, right here. No, it's not. $10.
Hi, Pamela. Good morning.
I see Sheila for 10. And hi, Pamela. Yeah, I was really hoping to find pieces that would go with this. I found Culver glasses, which, man, I posted a picture of those on Instagram and they sold before I could even get them to a live sale. All I did was post a picture and I had a collector get a hold of me immediately.
Yeah.
Culver's such a huge name if you like mid-century modern barware.
I just
Right,
love that
go
design
ahead,
with that turquoise. That's just beautiful.
yeah, I love the turquoise. Hi, Thomas. Oh, it's Tammy.
Hi,
I thought it
Tammy.
was.
Hi,
I
Tammy. Hi,
can't say
Kara.
hi,
Good
Tammy
morning.
Thomas. I thought it was Thomas in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidden. Hello, Karen. Yes, charcuterie. We did a dessert charcuterie. It was so much fun.
That is, yeah, that's a great
Hello, John Robert.
one. And there's a bit end. Hey, John Robert.
Hi,
Good morning.
Lori. Oh, Lori, you have the ones with the
Lori.
mushrooms. All right, Sheila.
How is you, Lori?
All right, my second item this round is an Urbanware ice bucket. This is going to start at $8. Just $8 because it's another thing that I've got to clear out since I don't have the space anymore now that I've moved. You can see the Urbanware there on the bottom. This is the faux leather. I'm guessing 1960s. My mom had a makeup set that had this exact faux leather pattern on it from the 60s. So that's why I'm guessing the 60s. Here's the lid.
It does look like it, so it's totally possible.
Had my card in it from last time I had it up for sale. There's the inside. Unbroken, so it will hold your ice.
Nice. That's a nice piece. That's, yeah, I've never done much with ice. I don't use ice in my drinks. I just hate it.
Man, with hot flashes, I sit with ice in my drinks in the winter.
I never had to deal with those. I just have to deal with Arizona. Between May and October is one big hot flash without a break.
Let me tell you how tall it is. It's 7.5 inches tall, just to the edge of the ice bucket. With the handle, it's like 13 all the way up to here. John Robert, we're supposed to get snow tomorrow here. I'm in Ohio. I don't know where you are. I love this pattern.
Yeah, Lori, sounds like we should come to your house to shop.
All right, we can move on if no one's interested. That was my two. Thanks, you guys.
Okay, yeah, we can. We'll bring it back later.
Oh, Kaz, that's a good idea.
Now I've picked up this totally cool.
Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda. Good morning. George Briard teapot, which is in pretty good shape. It's not perfect. It looks like it's been used. It is absolutely beautiful. And we are starting this at $16. Now there's a little bit of a rust spot around the knob there on the lid, and there's some wear and tear on the inside, which I don't see as a bad thing. I see it as it's been loved. There's some water residue. What's it called? The hard water stuff inside. It's nothing wrong, but on the outside, it just looks so good. It's shiny. It's not rubbed off.
And it's got a pineapple.
It's got a pineapple. The symbol of hospitality. When I went to certain conventions years ago, and one of the things we did is always the day before, we always had like a dinner for everybody who would come in early to get to know each other and chat. And the person who organized that always made sure there was a pineapple on the table to show the hospitality. And this is definitely a pretty piece. $16 is average, so I'm not going over, but it's also not in perfect shape. And I love the way the handle is made. because it goes up a little bit on this side and it goes down. It's not even like most of them are.
Mm-hmm.
I just absolutely like that. And I got Sheila for 16. Thank you very much, Sheila. Appreciate it. And I just picked it up. See, I gotta get in the habit of doing those haul videos again. Keep
Yeah.
forgetting, but I'm so fast. I pick them up, and then 3 4 days later, I we have the rehoming event here on my channel, and in
She.
between, I just forget or I just can't get it together to do that. And yeah, there is a little bit of an issue there where the enamel came off, but that's just normal. That's normal wear and tear. So we're gonna go ahead and count this guy down. It's such a beautiful piece. It'll make a nice display. 10. Or you can still use it for its original purpose. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to go more into the mid-century modern. Sad thing is, the stuff is so expensive. It's hard to find it at a good price nowadays because people know there's such a big
Yeah.
market for it right now. I mean, I was so jealous, man, when Tim and Jerry found that cabinet that they
Oh,
have.
I
That
know.
is the most beautiful piece, and they got so lucky. They got that at a good price.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to pick that up and take it home, and man, that is awesome. And and it's appreciated. It's appreciated there. That it has a good home there, and that's exactly what needs to happen. I saw one yesterday at the thrift store I went to that was not nearly as nice. It was a good price on it, but one was 50% off and one was 80% off or 70. And it was just not the right thing. Like mine back there, it's a nice cabinet, but the style is not what I would like anymore now. But it's fine. And it's staying until I find the perfect one for me. But that's probably never going to happen. Okay, so let's go. What else do we do? Oh, we have another piece to show you. We have the what's the mercat? Huh? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that cat. Oh, that's the word I'm not gonna pronounce. Little kitty, Mexican, not signed, but this one someone glued in the tail. Now you can of course say I don't know if that was originally done by the artist or if someone did that. But those tails always get lost. In fact, the one I have, my purple one, doesn't have a tail. If I ever find one that similar that has a tail, I may just get it for that and switch out the tail, unless it's purple too and it's the same one. Then I just switch out the whole kitty. This guy we're starting at $12. It is not signed, but it is a beautiful piece. It is in good shape, and again, the tail is there, and they did glue it in so it doesn't get lost, which makes it hard to ship because I can't take it out to ship it, but that's fine. I'll wrap it up nicely and make sure it doesn't break. It's a pretty good shape too. And the design has got a little purple. Purple purple. Like a Joan. Hi Joan. And thank you very much. Got Joan for 12 here. Look at that design. I just love this. It is so beautiful. It is just and it's purple and that face. The face especially. And then there's the back. And there's the purple flower again. This is perfect because a lot of people like green, a lot of people like purple, and here you got the purple and the green together. And here's the tail. It's got the purple tail. But I really like the face.
Mm-hmm.
That face is so cute. Let's go ahead and count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One bit end. See, yeah, that's a good one, Sheila. Those thrift stores, we have one that I like to go to, but they also have their prices are a little more on the hefty side. They do have experienced folks discount on Mondays, so I go. Thank you, Bree. Got the bid end, and congrats. You got a very yeah, a totally cool piece there, John. Thank you, appreciate that. And we're back to Claudia. And they support local hospice, so I like to donate to them, and I do like to shop when I do find stuff that sometimes for myself, or sometimes the price is just right with my discount. So it always depends on where you go.
So I have two Hazel Atlas pink and black glasses. These are going to start at $20. So the pattern on them is in excellent condition, but there is some gold loss along the rim on both of them. So they were used, but they were never put in a dishwasher. So talk about your mid-century modern.
Nice, I love that design, even though it's pink.
Got the Hazel Atlas imprint on the bottom. And I couldn't find a pattern name, but somebody else had called it a crown pattern. And when you look at it, you're like, oh, I can see that. I love this pink and black. I have Hazel Atlas pink and black flower. I have a set of either 6 or 8.
Hi, Kim.
I am disappointed in our local Volunteers of America because all of the stuff you donate, that money stays in the community, but they are marking things up so outrageously that I'm so irritated with them. I do have a local church that I donate to, but sometimes they aren't taking donations, and all of their money goes back into the community. They do a lot with homeless people and battered families that need to start over again, and so I like to donate to them.
That's good. That's always a good cause.
I've never donated to Goodwill because I learned early on that money doesn't go back into the community at all. All right, I'm going to move on to my second item. This is starting at $30. It is the Fenton Large thumbprint pattern black compote with this ruffled top, no chips, no cracks. Oh, Sheila, that's awesome.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, definitely.
So this one is the large compote, and it stands 7.5 inches tall, and from ruffle to ruffle 7 3/4 inches. This is the big one. Here's the bottom. It's not marked Fenton, so that means it came before 1970 and would have had a paper sticker that has been washed off. I love black glass. And Nikki that I do the sales with on I don't collect black glass, but I know Nikki does, and she already owned this one. And she actually got hers gifted to her from Chris Roselli.
Oh, wow.
Lost Chris.
Yeah.
And I said, is $30 too much? Because I had looked up and comped prices. She's like, I think Chris paid $45 for mine. So I think $30 is fair.
It's a rare piece. I mean, I know how we should not be using the word rare at random, but this is something that I definitely know is not very common out there.
Yeah, I have such a hard time finding black glass. All right, those are my two. We can move on.
Yeah, I still have my piece that was gifted to me by Chris. I always remember her. She was awesome.
Yes, she was.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. So let's see what's next. This is I got a couple of pieces coming from the local school. This is an Aladdin lamp made by our local um, um, community college. What's it called? Ceramics class. No, I don't know what they did inside. They got this thing. It's stuck in there with something. It looks like wax, but it's not. It's harder. But it is a beautiful piece. We're starting this guy at $7. It
That
is a
is
unique.
so cool, Tiger.
Never seen one of those before, and since it's made by the student in that class, Bismarck, no, 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 in that class, I'm sure it's a one of a kind, and it is signed. There we go. Psst, 9. It is signed. Mister, come on. He is discovering all my new boxes that I brought home from. No, it is ceramics. It's ceramics, Pamela. Bismarck, hey! Sorry. We are having a little bit of a tiff because Mr. Bismarck is marking his territory again, which is something he really is not supposed to do inside. Um, but it is what it is. He's a boy. So, this is a cool piece. $7 for this one of a kind ceramic lamp. It's shiny too.
That's just such a cool conversation piece.
It is, isn't it? And I just love it. And it's beautiful. But
Yeah.
that's okay. We can move on if nobody's in the market for Aladdin today. We also have a mug, which is the coolest color. Now, of course, it's got like a little piece of what's it called, rope or something inside, and they stuck that in there. It can probably be removed. It's just the wick. There you go, wick. I wouldn't want to light this up, so that's just the way they made it. But it can probably be removed, and it's stuck inside with some sort of plasticky material, which again can probably be removed as well. So, and this piece, I'm asking $8 for rehoming fee, is a totally cool mug with these colors. It's not, and again, that's made by the students as well. And there's a signature on the back. Oops, there we go. This way, Arizona, and it it has a little bit of irregularities on there, which I think is just adds to the charm it has. It's a unique piece, and the colors are just so cool. A lot of the mugs, I don't see too many colored mugs. A lot of the mugs are darker. I see black and purple and green and blue, but I have never seen one with like orange, yellow, and red like that. And of course, it's a one of a kind piece because it was made by that particular artist, and I have not seen another one like it at their table when I purchased this. I got you for 8. Thank you very much, Vicky. So we can go ahead and count this guy down, and here's the inside again. It's very clean, and I'm sure it has never been used because they displayed it at the market last weekend. So they had their stand. They have a stand there every month. So go ahead and count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And no, that's not my car that's going off out there. I don't know what they're doing out there. Not my car.
I can't even hear it.
Oh, good. I was worried because I can hear it pretty loud inside. Thank you very much, Vicky. Appreciate it. And thank you, Bree, for the bid end. And that was my two. So it's back to you.
I agree, Pamela. Those colors are great. All right. This is another one of those items I'm just trying to clearance out. So we're going to start at $6 for this hobbyist piece. It's a hollow ceramic egg with this
Wow, that's cool.
vintage design on it. It
We should wait for
is
Easter with that.
just over 4 inches. And then height-wise, under 3. So it's this size. I haven't even looked at the calendar to see where Easter falls this year. Sometimes it's in March, sometimes it's in April.
Yeah.
No chips, no cracks.
Confusing.
And I do believe right there are initials for the person that made it. It does have crazing in it. You can get a really good look at it there. So just a little ceramic egg. I love the bunnies.
It's cute.
And
It's
I
definitely
found this design on plates. It was most often put onto plates, so I'm not sure how it ended up on an egg.
It's definitely a nice one for Easter.
And if there's no interest, we can move on. April 9th, so beginning of April. This piece also going to be just $6, and this is a little Enesco clown.
Purple. Purple.
It's purple. So always try and bring something purple.
You should have given the clown alert. You should have given the clown alert.
It's a cute one, though. Just a cute one. This was made in Taiwan, so I'm going to go with 1980s on this one. So just starting at $6, it's just a little one. About 3 inches high and a little over 3 inches long. So just a little itty bitty. And I'm guessing that the lips had red paint on them, but that's the only paint loss on the piece is right there. So no chips. Let me make sure. No chips, no cracks.
Really choppy there right now.
Yeah. Still has the Enesco sticker. Kaz, no clowns. I am not a fan of clowns either, but this one's just kind of cute. And with the little hearts in the face, if you've got someone in your life who likes clowns, this could go as a Valentine's Day gift too. Yes, time flies. The older we get, the faster it goes.
No kidding.
And those are my two.
I've noticed that. I just thinking back to what happened 10 years ago, and I'm thinking, that was already 10 years? Okay, now, speaking of Valentine's, we have the... Whoops, and I never took the tag off. The loving bluebirds of happiness with a heart. No, I never had one of those before. I had plenty of bluebirds before, but not this kind. This one was starting at $12. It was starting at $12 for the two bluebirds on the heart.
I had them, but they were both the same size and they were kissing. I love that this is a smaller one with a bigger one.
And this is signed Leo Ward, 1995. And it does have the sticker still. Hey, Becky. Other Becky. Yeah, and I just think I love the heart shaped. I mean, that's just
Hmm.
perfect for Valentine's Day, even though they're not red. But I mean, happiness is blue, and Valentine is for happy people, so it works. Happy couples, and it's got the heart shape. I really like the heart shape on it. So $12, and we got Becky. Thank you. Let me go ahead and do my magic again. I'm so happy I figured out the magic. The magic of the internet. Let's go ahead and count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. That was a quickie. Still waiting. Waiting for the stop. No, I'm not singing. No, I'm not singing. I'm not. Nope, nope, nope. Cool. Thank you very much, Bree. There it is, and it's going to you, Becky. Appreciate it. Oops. And next, from my own personal collection, remember how I promised I would give up things on my collection and then can never find anything I really want to give up? Well, I found another one of these, except that one is the long one. So I am offering this totally cool purple glass swan to anyone who would like to give it a new home. And we are asking $17 for it. 17 because it's unique, it's special, it's purple, and something I just realized recently after I took it off the shelf, it has a little surprise inside. Look, there's a pebble inside. It looks like a pebble. I don't know if it's actually. No, 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 no. That wasn't Daniel's song. Nope, 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 nope. Shh, don't tell him. That was just the weirdest thing. I never even saw that before, and you can see it not that well on this side on the camera, but if you look at it, it looks like a little pebble. So it's a little purple swan dish. You don't have to, Kaz. It wants to come to your house. It would be happy there. I know it. See how I'm changing around? Now I'm calling them it. I'm taking all the gender out of them, making them into something that has no gender at all. Poor things. Poor thing. There's a face, got a little bit of a edge there.
Tiger, you should post a picture of the long one that you got on
Yeah, I can do
Instagram.
that.
I want to see a picture of it.
Yippee 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 IOA. Yeah. Hi. Oh, good morning and thank you. We got you. Got you down for 17. Yippee IO. Got you down for 17.
It is
Thank
harder to
you very
find
much.
these in purple.
Especially with a pebble inside. That pebble makes it absolutely unique. So if you ever have an issue where it gets stolen, you will always be able to recognize it. If you go back to the pawn shop where someone pawned it after they stole it from your house for $555, you can go and say, I can prove this is mine. It has a pebble inside. Only mine has this particular pebble inside. Oh, okay, let's go ahead and count him down. And he's not super big, which is nice too. For me too, especially with the shipping. Since shipping swans is hard to do. But he's nice.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't take up too much room on your shelf. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Cool. And Was that my first or my second one? That was my first one. No, that was my second one. Right, right. See, here we go. I knew I can count. You got it, UPIO. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, my next item is going to start at $18. And I could not identify the company that made this. The mold is an old Lancaster mold. They went out of business in 1937. And so it doesn't make sense for it to be Carnival Glass and also the Lancaster company. So
That's
if you
beautiful.
if you come to our Mondays glass with class, then you will have learned that a lot of times when these places went out of business, the molds were purchased by another glass company, or sometimes they were stolen, or sometimes the glass artist, when he left, took his design with him and went to a different company. So this one's super pretty, has clear base, has this orangey common. Now, marigold actually belonged to a specific company. So when I say marigold, whatever company this was, they might not have called this marigold. It may have been could have been sunset, or there were all kinds of different colors for this, colored names for this orange. Most commonly we call it marigold, but it doesn't mean it always is marigold. So no chips, no cracks on this piece. I was pretty sure there was a flea bite somewhere. Yeah, right there. Oh, you can't even see it. It's so tiny. But it's on the inside, not on the outside. I love this piece right here. So no damage to the top here. I think it's exquisite.
Yeah, that's hard to find.
It measures all the way up to the tippy top, just over 6 inches. And the actual candy dish, little over 5 inches wide. And it's just so pretty with this ribbing around here. And a beautiful optic in there. I do not collect carnival glass, but this one's pretty. Graceful, yeah. Definitely, with the spire here on top. That's a good description, Jane. All right, if there's no interest.
I'm having a little bit of a hard time. I don't know if it's just me or if it's everybody.
Hard time what? Am I
With
going in
with
and out?
your chippy. Yeah, you were just kind of chippy on my end.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my next piece is this super pretty clear glass bud vase, and this one's going to start at just $8. And the pattern on here is similar to the Windsor pattern, but I could not identify the company that this one came from. And this one is just a little one. So it's under 6 inches. And, we like to call both of these bud vases, but look how tiny this one is. And again, I was thinking Valentine's Day. It's not crystal. It's definitely glass. It does not have the weight of crystal. Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Sorry about your dental appointment. I hope everything is okay with your mouth. But you only need fingers here. You'll need to talk at least.
No chips, no cracks. And what's interesting is this is a 3-line mold, which makes it a better quality. So even though I couldn't identify the glass company, this does indicate that this was a better quality than ones that just would have had 2 lines for their mold. So pressed glass. I love this. And I had it back here, and it looks so pretty with the blue lights behind it.
Yeah, that is a beautiful pattern too.
Yeah. And those are my two.
Cool. And back to guess who? Cool. Now I have another pottery piece, which is another unique piece. And this one we're asking $8 for. But look at that flowery design and the shine and the beautiful glaze on it. Now
Tiger,
on the
I will be
bottom,
right back.
okay. Now on the bottom, it has a one little issue where the glaze didn't cover it. It's not a chip, or does not. It's not broken. It just really was made that way. You can tell when you look at it closely how the glaze is still over there for a little bit, and it's not sharp. It's just the way it was made. It's not signed, but look at the shine. And again, it's got some kind of flowery, leafy design on the front. I have no idea what that is. It looks like flowers. It's not your typical Valentine's Day colors, but you could even use that for a Valentine's Day display, or put some candy or something in there. That way it doesn't all blend in together with the same color, and it does have flowers on it. There you go. I just really like this piece. It is such a nicely made piece. And it is, let me measure it just in case. Outside measurements is about, well, diagonally it is about 10 inches. But of course, 9.5 to 10 inches on the outside by 6 inches across. Right? The shiny is so cool. I love the shiny. Yeah, I hate it when it happens. They put all this stuff in your mouth, and then you can't even you can't even drink water because your lips are numb and they're not moving, they're not closing properly. Been there, done that. So, which is a beautiful piece, but if nobody's interested in this beauty, we can move right on to the next beautiful piece, which is, let's see, another pottery piece, and this is another one from my own collection. I've used it for a while, but I've got new ones since, which is another mug. $8, $8 for another mug. It's purple. It's got the drip glaze on top, and it's got the clear on the bottom, and it doesn't have the shine on the bottom. But it's a very nice mug. It's got a nice big handle. It's good to hold in your hands, and it is signed, which of course is like most of them. I can't figure it out. I don't know if it's someone famous or not. I could not find anything on that signature. Ah, there you go, Vicky. Keeping the mugs together, and the colors would go nice together. Purple and orange or yellow look really good together. So let's go ahead and count this guy down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. I am too. I have so many mugs. I have a box in my storage because I switch them out. When I got tired of these mugs, I bring out new mugs and put these away for another 6 to 12 months until I switch them out again. But sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you just, and that was it. Thank you very much, Vicky. Appreciate it. And we're back to you.
I'm a sucker for mugs too. Okay. So these are a couple of more items that I'm going to clearance out. Nothing wrong with them. Just trying to make some space. So these are going to start at $6, and these are made in Japan. It's a set of 4. You get all 4 starting at $6. Little tiny fruit. These are specifically made for hanging on the wall. I would not use the fishing line that is there, but that's what they're made for. So this one, pomegranate and berries. This one, pineapple. And I think those are mangoes. Grapes and apples. And then pear and cherries, maybe? So
Yeah, looks
all
like
of them say Japan on the back. They have this nice little reticulated pattern on them. And as a set, they go so nicely together. And they're just itty bitties. They are just under 4 inches.
Nice. Those are pretty if you like flowery stuff. That's definitely, you can hang them on the wall. You could use them as coasters. There's so
Oh,
many
yeah.
uses.
Thought about that. But if you've got a kitchen gallery wall, how cute would these be in a
Oh
kitchen
yeah.
gallery wall?
Or you can get those small stands and stand them up in like on a shelf, like in a, yeah.
Got that one upside.
Nice.
All right, if there's no interest, then we can move on to more fruit. Now, these do have a bit of damage. These are Chalkware Miller Studios, I think 1964. Going to start at $6 for these too. So the pears are in pretty good shape. Let me make sure. Oh, I take it back. There's a chip right there. I think that is the only chip on the pears. And then the Miller Studios, and you get both for $6. The Miller Studios right there. And here's the date, 1964 right there. And then the grapes have a little bit more chipping. So you've got a chip right there, chips right there. So but the chips are at the top. So if they're hanging up on a wall above, eye line height, you're not going to see the chips, but those are the grapes. There's the hangers on the back of both of them. And then this one, 1964 Miller Studios. I like the colorway on these. I think it's really fun. The gold, the bronze, the silver, like they threw it all at these. They're like, here's all of the metallics. So the grapes are longer than like 6 inches, and the pears 5.5 inches. And if there's no interest, we can move on. Those are my items.
And I'm back. I had to do some rearranging because I just realized that a couple of items were like I left somewhere on the floor on the other side of my little table. And then I decided changing plans anyways because I've had these totally cool wooden kitties that I would like to find a new home for. And I don't know where they came from. I didn't do any research on them yet because I just got them and I haven't had time. But if nobody wants to give them a new home today, then I will probably look into it because they're just so cute. And we're starting these at $8. Look at those faces. And they are, let me see, they're about 10 inches tall. They have a little bit of a wood rubbed off on the bottom there, but that's, hardly, I I would just paint that over with black paint or something, or dark brown, or just leave it as it's the kitty, it's the paw. But they're just so funny. I like the way they're made with those heads going this way and that way. Like, yeah, I've never. They can do that, but I've never seen cats actually sit like that. I don't know. They look like, to me, they get this feel like they could be made in Indonesia or India, but mostly I'm thinking Indonesia, because a lot of these wooden kitties I've seen are from Indonesia. And the ears seem to be in pretty good shape. No chips there, but they're just cute. And they're a little bit on the taller side. So, what did I say? 9 inches? Yeah, aren't they, Kaz? Very cute. I don't know. I found them and I just kind of figured, it's one of those things. See if anyone wants to give them a good home, and if not, then they'll have a good home here because we know I collect kitties, whether I want to or not. They all end up finding their new home here. Especially when I take them in order to find them a new home somewhere else. They find a new home here. They decide no, they don't want to move on. They stay here. That's how I end up with a few of them. Okay, no interest. What? No interest in cute kitties? That's a new one. But that's okay. We are going to move on from cute kitties. And we have a Fenton Bud vase. Now, this one, I'm starting at $9. $9, which is a real good deal. It's the Fenton Bud vase, the custard glass. And here's the signature. And painted by R. Looks like Thomas.
We got Becky in at 9.
Ha! Hi, Becky. Thank you, Becky. 9. Cool. What's going on behind me? I hear some hammering out of my bedroom. What are they doing? Are they rearranging the furniture in there, those kitties?
That's probably what they're doing. Rearranging things.
Yep, we got the boys in there. They get that way sometimes.
I had a stack of mail on my dresser, and my girl cat jumps up there, and I look over and I'm like, "Don't you mess with that." And then out of the corner of my eye, I see piece after piece falling onto the floor, and I'm like, "Harley!"
That's the way they are. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Or I remember that day when I had it was a white bread, the regular white bread toast in the plastic bag that you get at the grocery store. I had one of those on the counter in the kitchen. And when I came home, the bag was ripped open and each one of these slices had one bite missing out of them. Like he was trying it, it didn't like it. Let's see if the other one tastes better. Try that, it didn't like it. Let's see if the next one tastes better. Didn't like it. It was hilarious. Okay, let's go ahead and count this guy down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Doesn't match my outfit at all. I should stop showing stuff that clashes with my outfit, shouldn't I? Cool. And was that my two? I think that was my two.
That
Yes,
was your
that was my
2.
two already. That was quick. Man, that was quick. Back to you. And thank you,
All
Becky.
right. My next item is this teeny tiny made in occupied Japan vase. It is going to start at $8. Right there. Made in occupied Japan. And this has is it Moriagi? I don't know how I hear
Mhm.
everybody pronounce it differently, but it's got that where you can feel it. It's textured. And it is only 2.5 inches
Oops.
tall. It is a little piece, but made in occupied Japan.
That is cool. I like that piece.
I used to have a whole bunch of made in occupied Japan pieces. I mean, this was years ago, and they were my grandmother's. And then when I started having kids, I didn't want them to get
Hmm.
broken, so I passed them on.
Wow.
Sometimes
Hmm.
I'm just stunned by the age of the things that we get to sell and hold up and have in our homes. And I just think it's amazing.
Yeah, it is, and they're such a good shape, and they're beautiful pieces.
There's
I
just
just
so
really
much
like
history.
their art is just amazing.
All right. There's no interest. We can move on. Oh, there's Rory. Hi, Rory.
Oh, hi, Rory.
Okay, I'm going
Goodness.
to start the countdown. And if you were not here earlier, I'm going to try to invoice today and tomorrow morning. So if you pay, I can get everything shipped out Saturday because Monday is Martin Luther King Day and post office will be closed. And I don't want to wait until Tuesday to ship your stuff to you. So be looking for invoices tonight and tomorrow. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Cool.
Kaz, were your occupied Japan pieces like your grandmother's, or have you just picked them up along the way? All right, Roy, I have you down. Thank you very much. My next item, another piece of black glass. It's a sugar dish. It's going to start at $15. It's got a very Art Deco-ish fields to it here. Starting at 15. No chips. No. Well, I think there's a tiny flea bite right here, maybe. Yeah, rough spot right there.
Yeah, I would call it rough spot rather over a tiny flea bite, because flea bite already insinuates it's tiny.
Yeah,
But that's
and
me.
I'm not seeing any on the lid. Here's the lid. This was a sugar dish. Would have had a matching creamer, but the inside was used. So from the spoon whacking up against the glass over time, you do have some damage right there. Just
Yeah, well,
abrasion that dulls the glass. So it was a sugar
that
dish
just
that was used.
that just shows it was loved and not put away and forgotten. So that's a good thing.
But there's none of that on the outside. That's just utensilware on the inside. I actually purchased this from Skunky Junk 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
I had wanted it for my Halloween display in 2021. And then I kept it for a while because I really liked it. But now it's time to pass on. It's just a sugar dish size. And there were several different companies that did this pattern or variations of this pattern, so I couldn't identify it. All right, if there's no interest, then we can move on. Those are my two.
Cool. And back to me. Yay. See, you should do three so I can say that was your three and now it's back to me. And that was my two and now it's back to you. We gotta work things out. That's just yeah, that's me. Now I have this totally cool metal purse, which uh, I just got it again. I did not take any time to clean it up or anything, which I was planning on doing, but who am I kidding? I don't have time. Plus, some of the patina is appreciated, others is not. I'm not sure, so I'll leave it, and it's always easier for the person who receives it to decide whether or not they want to mess with it or they want to leave the regular signs of wear and tear that you can always think about what could have happened to you. What kind of history does this piece have? So this is a metal purse, and we are starting this gal because she's the gal to go with another gal, right? Yeah. So we're starting at $12, and here's the purse itself, and it's got the little what's it called, twine type um, um, thing, strap, and it opens up, and ta-da! It has interiors. Now it's a little dirty inside. Again, it can be cleaned. It needs to be cleaned up at some point. And if you want me to, I can probably clean it up a little bit. I don't know how to get all the. I mean, of course, anything that's just um, um, what's it called, dust will just shake out. It's kind of velvety black inside, and it has
This is
these
a
two.
really cool piece, Tiger.
And it's got the little powder. I think one of these is a little powder dish, and there's still powder inside.
Oh, powder everywhere.
Of course, if you want me to, I'll dump it out, but I think it's kind of cool. It's got little hearts there on top, and it's metal as well. Where's our purse, Karen, today? And this one, I don't even know how to open it, so I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know if it opens or not. Little pumpkin thing. I don't know what that is for. Yes, special effects, right, Bree? And I imagine this is supposed to open, but I don't know how. I don't know if it does open. It's got an opening. Yeah, it looks like it's got right here. I don't know how to open it, and it's just, and it doesn't look, and the back side looks like it's welded shut. So I don't know what's up with this little guy, but it looks like a little pumpkin. So this all comes with a purse, with a totally cool vintage metal purse. But if nobody's interested, then I'm probably gonna work on it some more and dump the powder out and bring it back another time. Up, there comes my Cinderella's pumpkin. And there comes my trash container outside. We are having a new thing now that started last year. We have it in January, the community cleanup. So they give us two large containers, those roll-on, roll-off containers, one on each side of the street, and we can dump all our large, large trash. Hi, Linundia? I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But good morning. $12. Yes, I got you down for 12. But please do me a favor and send me your information. I do not recall your name. I don't think we have met before. And I'm Tiger. It's good to meet you, and thank you for stopping in. tigers.thomas.treasures@gmail.com. We're gonna go ahead and count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. And yes, I ship from Arizona, and Claudia ships from Ohio. So, got those three little pieces here.
That's a good
Ah, thank you very
buy.
much. Nice. Nice. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you found us, and I'm glad that you will give this piece a new home, a good home. Okie dokie. Was this my first or my second one? This was my first,
That's your
right?
first.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Cool. What's next? We have this vase, which it's a 9.5 inch tall vase. It's a very dark red. I don't know if you can see it. It's got those black design stripes on top. It's really beautiful, shiny, and it's got the sticker, my Martin Original Fine Art. No, I don't know who Martin is. It's Martin with an E, not with an I. But I love the design on this thing. And we are asking the fee for this would be $8. That's less than $1 per inch. That's a great deal. $8 for this totally cool, beautiful vase. Hey! 9.5 inch tall. I picked that up at the market last weekend as well because I just fell in love with the design. Gold Star Thrifter, good morning. Another new name. New year, new friends. Perfect. Got you down for 8. And anyone else? We can go right, Cass. That's what I was thinking. The Art Deco. That's why I liked it. That's why I picked it up.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's a really beautiful piece. I don't know how old it is. The sticker does look a little bit newer, but this piece is just so beautiful. I couldn't resist. So let's go ahead and count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Where is Joletta and Colton at? Well, that's an interesting name there. Oh, Robert. Hey. I like that new
that.
name.
Gold Star Thrifter. That's
Yeah,
a good
that's a
name.
cool name. Definitely. And you got it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. No, that was my two, and now we're definitely going back to you.
All right. So my next item's gonna start at $30.
Wow.
And I have been hanging on to this. I have not wanted to get rid of this.
How are you gonna ship that?
In a big box.
Uh-huh.
It's not like super heavy because, you know, it's aluminum. But this is the Regal 10 to 30 cup coffee maker. I don't know if it works, but look, it looks like a rocket ship.
It does.
It's everything good about this time period. I love it. So here is the lid. Here is the cord. So your coffee grounds go in here. Here's the inside of the rocket ship. Your plastic spigot here. I just absolutely love it. I love this piece. Ooh. So let me see what it says here on the bottom. Regal Ware, Wisconsin. No date. Oh, there on the bottom it says 10 to 30 cup. I think I got that 7 to 30 cup off of eBay. But I think it is absolutely fantastic. I love this space agey stuff so much. Well, now I can't get it to go back in there. Go back in there. I want to get a height for you. So the handles here on the side, there are 3 of them. These are wood. And let me... So with the lid on, we're talking like 16 inches, 13 inches without the lid on, because the lid has the nice handle here. I know it's a long shot, but if somebody else finds it as fabulous as I do.
That is a beautiful piece.
To me, this space age, mid-century modern kind of, I love that. Love
If I
it.
had room for that in my house, I would definitely buy it and just display it, but I don't.
Yeah. I just, for the last year, I kept it. But then after I moved, I have zero room for it. Okay, if there's no interest, we can move on to my last item of the day. Yeah, awesome hot cider. This is faux leather again. These are playing cards. And they've got, I have to show you guys because these are very cool. So it says Mansfield Flooring Company. And it's that vinyl. I just love it. And then these were specifically Joseph Zimmerman's. There's 2 sets of cards in here. Now I checked them. The red deck is missing 1 joker. But the rest of the cards are all here. The blue deck has both jokers, but this one's missing the joker. And then this pocket right here, somebody wrote down, I love this, the rules for Shanghai Rummy using 2 decks. So it's going to start at $12. And it's just a really cool piece. And if you have a game room, and the snap is in good shape, because sometimes, you know, the snaps would rip off or wear off over time. Snap's in really good shape. And it's that nice metal snap. It is just under 8 inches long and then like 3 1/4 inches wide.
Yeah, that's cool. And of all the cards to miss a joker, I don't think it's too bad because you can easily play cards without the joker. If it was just, you know, just the king or the queen or something, that'd be a lot harder.
And that was a start of $12 if you missed it. And that's my last item.
Yeah, that holder is really cool. That's yeah. If it only was purple.
Yeah, the holder. All right, that's my last item.
If only it was purple. Okie dokie. Yeah, that urn is just something. I'm totally in love with that thing. I may get back with you on that. I may have to have that anyways if I can figure out where to put it. I can put it on my top shelf, but then I can't put much else on there. Maybe I just need to sell more of my smalls. My smalls being the only 8-inch tall items.
Oh, Cass wanted to see what the cards look like.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's cute. I like that joker.
Let me find like a queen. Here's the king, queen. So there's a blue deck, and it looks like the red deck, the one that's missing the joker, because only got 1 joker with this deck. It looks like this deck was used more than this deck. So maybe somebody's favorite color was red and not blue, but that's what they look like.
Cool. Cool. Now, what do I have? I do have this totally cool Eagle door knocker, brand new in the package. Now, the only issue with it is that the back, because of the wear and tear, they had it folded over. Back here, a little bit of a hole happened in the packaging. I tried to put tape over it, but tape doesn't stick either. And it is missing one of the little the little rings right there is one ring, and the other one must have fallen out when that hole happened. And I just noticed it. It may have even fallen out here on my floor, but I looked for it and didn't see it. But that's, I don't know if that ring is even needed or where it would go. Maybe to make it look nicer where the screws go in. But I just love this piece, and it is vintage, solid brass, and we're starting this guy at $20. I found him online. They are available. The exact one I saw sold for more than that, so I feel I'm okay on the price. And it's heavy. It's just amazing. Honestly, if I should probably put it on my own door because I don't even have a doorbell that works. The doorbell is there, but it doesn't work. So people ring the doorbell and then they walk away because I don't open it. But they also don't hear it. Normally, when I ring the doorbell, I hear it on the outside too. So they should kind of get the hint that it doesn't work. So there are both screws are in there. Only one of the little brass ring that goes around the screw that's in there. One of them is missing. But that door knocker is just gorgeous. Like I said, I should use it myself, but it's too gorgeous for me to use. I just don't wanna open the package. I'm hoping that someone else would appreciate it more than I do. But it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Look at the design, the detail on that eagle. And there was a name for it too that I forgot to write down. $20 for the eagle door knocker if anyone's interested. If not, I may go down with the price next month. Or hang it on my own door. And last but not least, and this is going to be a little bit more, whoops, let me pick it up, of a, I have Valentine's Day cards, but I've got them in sets. I have several sets, and you can have as many as you want. 10 cards per set, $15. 10 cards per set, $15. Some of them have writing on them, some of them don't. I try to put them together in sets that make sense, but there are so many different ones that I gave up on trying to find similar designs. There's one. And if you want anything in particular, otherwise I'll just send you a random set. And here's the back. There's stamp 1910. A lot of them are from the early 1900s. Whoops. There's the boat. That's the one for me. $15 per set, $10 per card. There's all sorts of different ones, and if you're interested in more details, email me. I mean, I can probably send pictures too if you want me to, because I know it's kind of awkward to show them all on a live sale. It just takes up a lot of time, and ultimately, I don't know if anyone is looking for anything in particular. These are all blank on the back, while these two are. This one was mailed to someone, but it has nothing written on the back. They're just so cool. I love those old postcards. I had so many of them now. I bought several
Yeah,
collections.
I
I
love
like
them
that.
too.
I don't know why they put down myself. That part I don't understand. They're giving themselves kisses. That is just weird. But it was mailed to someone. So, oh, there's another one. I just love these things. I love the old the postcards. I love the old stamps. I love the old the postal stamps. So if anyone is interested, so far no takers. That's okay. We'll move on. Maybe I'll do that and whatnot. I gotta get my house cleaned up so I can do a whatnot sale this weekend. Yay! Should I do them on weekends or weekdays? Should I do them mornings or evenings? I got Rory. Rory, thank you very much. And I'm just gonna go ahead and count it down just because, even though there are plenty of sets, anybody can have a set or two. So just let me know. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you very much. Do you want a particular set, Rory? Or do you want me to just send you one? That's, again, they're kind of hard to show. Whoops. To show everyone. They're just beautiful. I just really, really love those things. Whoops. I think we showed these already. Thank you very much.
Surprise me.
This is one that I really like. This is the one that has more of cartoons. If you like the cartoons. Waiting. Cool, I'll surprise you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And that was it. So on at this point in time, we are going to do the recap. We are going to do the recap. And let me write down Rory real quick. And then I'm gonna get started since I'm already at it with my page one recap. I'm gonna call this the page one recap. Should have like a nice little thing to put in there. You know how people who know what they're doing on these computers, they have those
Yeah.
little clips they can put in there to announce something. I have no clue how to do that, so I
Me
don't.
neither.
But I would love to do that. Page one recap, because I always only recap the page one, because by the time the second page comes around, everybody who's here is already caught up with us. So, towel holder swan, Japan. Claudia ice bucket. Who wants the ice bucket?
Gotcha,
Someone wants
Bree.
the ice bucket. Bree wants the ice bucket. Yay! Awesome. With a sticker, Andre Richard. Andrew Richard. Oh, Andre Richard. Japan. Ice bucket holder. Got me all confused now. Towel holder swan. $8. $8. Towel holder swan. Then we have the art glass bowl that surprisingly is still available. $15. $15 for the stunning piece of art glass with a little twirl in front. Or there used to be the swan's neck and the swan's head that was butchered. Right, Lori? Oh, you want the swan? Yeah, you got it, Lori. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You got it. And what else do we have? I had this totally cool pipe planter slash ashtray. That was, what did I say? Where is it? $9. $9 for the pipe planter with that, which is made in Japan. It does not have a sticker anymore. Thank you, Cass. Appreciate your assistance there. I was confused there for a moment with the swan. Okie dokie. That was that. What else did we have? Why do I keep saying the same thing? Oh, the Aladdin lamp. A lamp with a wick with kind of rope. It's kind of like a rope thing. I don't think you're meant to. If you, well, you would have to put some oil inside, but I wouldn't want to light that anyways. I would probably just take it out myself, but that's up to the person who ends up with it. That's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's ceramic, not wood. It's a ceramic Aladdin lamp, which I just absolutely love. And it is signed. That was my page one. Thank you very much. And next, you're up next.
All right, I had the Fenton glowy custard Persian medallion. This was $20. It's that size. The two left in canisters, made in Japan. There's this one, and then this one is a bit bigger. $20 on the Lefton canisters. The Fostoria glass ruby coin dot vase. Just beautiful. This is 15. The little Homeco heart trinket dish. That was 8.
That is so cute, that thing.
Perfect for Valentine's Day. The two pink and black hazel atlas cups. $20 on those. I see you, Becky, for the Fenton custard.
Mm-hmm.
I write that down.
Becky wants to know who made the red vase.
This one is Fostoria.
Avon? Is that one of the Avon ones?
No.
I have one of those in blue. Well, I have the creamer in blue that was a Fostoria made for Avon.
I don't believe this one was made for Avon.
Well, it would be marked Avon on the bottom if it was.
No.
So it's
the
not.
Red glass that was made for Avon was made by, it just went clean out of my head, and it was a much darker red. So this is the coin dot pattern, but it was Fostoria. And then I had the Fenton, the large compote, and this one is 30. And that's my first page.
Cool. We got it. Thank you, everybody. That was fun. I love those shows we're doing together. It's kind of nice.
Me too. And I love that it's just on my schedule, and I know I'm always going to be here once a month, and I appreciate it.
And I enjoy, well, let me go ahead and go back to us. So, and it helps me have to actually a face to talk to. When I'm talking to myself, I just always feel weird when I'm by myself. Because I know you all watch me talking, but to me, it's like I'm talking to myself, which is what I do all day long. So it's nothing new.
Yes, Bree Wheaton.
Wheaton made
as soon as I went to say the word, it went clean out of my head. And Becky, I've got you for the black. Thank you very much. Becky's buying my Fenton today.
I love Kaz's hands. They look so cool in there. And thank you, Kaz, for helping us out. I do appreciate that.
And yes, so I got both of Becky's.
Cool.
Both of my Fentons. Thank you, you guys.
That is awesome. Thank you, everybody. It was fun. That was fun morning. And now I got to clean up. And I do have another show tonight, believe it or not. I was invited by Beth, Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. So I will be on with her at 6 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, everybody.
Definitely gonna watch that.
And I'm gonna hold. Yeah, I'm gonna hold back on invoicing for that reason. So I'll be doing my invoicing tomorrow. And if you pay the invoice tomorrow right away, then it'll be shipped out Saturday. Otherwise, of course, it'll be Tuesday. And if I don't get something packed up and invoiced for some reason, there's usually a reason. and I will usually let you know if I get delayed. But if not, if I miss something, I'm not mad if you email me and ask, hey, what happened? It happens. What
Yeah.
happened? Well, the one thing I've lately done, and I've done that twice, 2 weeks in a row, is I had the invoice ready and I didn't ship it. I didn't send it for some reason. I
Oh
completely forgot to
no.
send the invoice, and then 2 or 3 days later, the person emails me, "What happened to my invoice?" Or the other way around. I'm wondering, is like, what, why haven't they invoiced? And it's like, oh wait, the invoice was never sent. Oops. That is Carolina Sweet Treats and Pretties. That's Beth. And so we're gonna do that tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern with Carolina Sweet Treats and Pretties. And I probably should have put that in my description, but since it's just a few hours from now, I figured by the time people looks at the description later, it'll be too late. So I didn't. But oh, thank you, Bree. I appreciate that. Bree is so good at that stuff. That's the only reason why we keep Bree around, right? The only reason.
That is not the only reason. We need Bree.
Yeah, Bree
Don't leave
is.
us, Bree. Don't leave us.
Bree came all the way from like 5 hours away. Well, not 5 hours away, but a few hours away, just to help me out when I was vending in November. That was awesome. I will never forget that. And there's your channel, and yeah, I did get. I think I got all your info in my description there below the video. I try that. I try to remember that whenever. See, and I haven't figured out if there's a way to save these things on StreamYard so you can just click and have them all over again, but probably not. It's probably something you gotta do like on a separate word sheet or something and then cut and paste. But I'm too lazy for that. So, but hey, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for spending time with us. We appreciate it, and those of you who picked up items, you will enjoy them, I'm sure. Thank you for that, and we'll see you again next month at this time.
Bye,
Thank you,
guys. See you in the
and thank you,
chats.
Bree. And have a wonderful week. Bye bye. Right.